Black culture is everywhere, from the music we hear on the radio, to the clothes on high fashion runways, to viral TikTok trends. But for all the cultural influence, one thing remains consistent. Black people rarely see the financial rewards. So today we're diving into the exploitation of Black culture and asking, who's really profiting? Black culture getting used and abused for profit isn't something new. It's been happening for a long time. Back in the early 1900s, white-owned record labels were cashing in big on Black musicians while leaving them broke. Artists like Bessie Smith and Chuck Berry created music that shaped entire genres, but the money, that went straight into someone else's pocket. And let's not forget about minstrel shows from the 1800s where Black people were mocked and turned into caricatures for laugh. They made money off our image back then, and honestly, they're still doing it today, just in a more modern way. Jump to the 80s and BET was a game changer for Black culture. But by 2001, the founder Robert L. Johnson sold it to Viacom, which is now Paramount today, a big white-owned media company. Ever since, things have shifted. BET used to have uplifting shows like Teen Summit.
You got something on your mind. You want to talk about it? Saturday's your day. It's the viewer calling show, plus my man Ja Rule. Holla, holla. Anybody that's ready to get dollars. Gang starts. Just because I'm wildin' don't mean I can't stop. I got discipline, baby.
But now it's all about messy reality TV like Love and Hip Hop. It makes you wonder, how does having white owners change the way Black lives are shown on screen? Hip hop makes crazy money. It's one of the biggest genres in the world. But guess who's running the show? Big companies like Universal, Warner, and Sony, all white owned. They control the music while the artists barely see a piece of the pie. People like TLC and Kanye West have been loud about how these contracts leave them broke, while the labels stack millions. It's straight up exploitation.
We are African Americans, and we are still dealing with modern day slavery. We still have record contracts, publishing deals, touring deals, management deals, radio deals, that we not the owners. Until we really own our own community, really make Wakanda for real, this is gonna take more than the Jesus chain.
I can say this, everything's not going the way we so-called quote unquote would want it to be or how it should be, but regardless, we're not gonna let anybody hold us down. This proves it, and we've done good regardless to all the problems.
We're not going to sugarcoat anything anymore. We've been quiet long enough. Can I get an amen?
Amen!
All right. All right. Well, I'll put it to you this way. We are the biggest selling female group ever. 10 million albums worldwide. We have worked very hard. We have been in this business for 5 years. And we are broke as broke can be, and we're not like trying to be a sad story. If that was the case, we would have been on everybody's talk show talking about how broke we are. We haven't done that. I know it's hard to believe because we've sold so many albums, but it is possible. That's the deal here. So, and we're not happy at all. But for real, tonight, this is all we wanted. We wanted to win a Grammy, at least one, and we won 2, and that proves that we are the jam.
Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Can you come up to the mic? 10 million albums. How can you be broke?
Well, first of all, 10 million albums, and how can we be broke? It's kind of... I can't go into everything right now, but trust me, you can sell 10 million albums and be broke if you have greedy people behind you. Well, you know, contracts and stuff is kind of hard to handle business when you're stuck in contracts that say certain things.
And you know, to me, what also helps is when you tell it, you know, when you're sitting around and you're...
Hollywood is no different. Even when selling stories about Black empowerment, White executives are in charge. Look at Straight Outta Compton. While it celebrated NWA, it also spotlighted Jerry Heller's exploitation of the group.
Condone what Jerry Heller or some of these other people have done to me? Do they say that it's all right for Jewish managers to get young black kids with talent off the street without without lawyers and without people that was helping me in my benefit to make records? That's what I'm getting out of this, and I really would like to speak to Rabbi Cooper about that, because maybe, if they're getting mixed messages on that side of the table.
It's not just music or movies. Black creativity is constantly stolen. On TikTok, Black creators drive viral trends, yet non-Black influencers reap the rewards. Like Jalea Harmon's Renegade Dance. She created it, but so many white influencers and white creators reap the benefits of it. Many of them formulated careers from it, and she didn't get no recognition for the dance she created. So what can we do? Support independent Black creators and platforms. We must push for financial literacy in our communities and call out companies that profit from Black culture without reinvesting in Black lives. Because Black culture is a gift to the world. It's time we reclaim it. Black culture will always thrive, but the question is, will we let others profit from our brilliance, or will we take ownership of what's ours? Will we continue to let them be culture vultures, or will we gatekeep the culture? Thank you for listening to my inner thoughts. If this resonates with you, make sure you like and subscribe and share your thoughts below.